Guilt and shame are things that I dealt with for pretty much my entire life. And so it was a great surprise and relief to me when I started doing emotional repression work to learn that they're not exactly technically emotions. They're more like identities, which are the gatekeepers of deeper buried emotions like anger, hurt, and sadness. I think of it this way in my experience. Shame is an identity or a belief that says, I have to be afraid to be seen. And guilt is an identity or a belief that says, I have to hate myself. Both are functions of emotional repression because both are protective. Shame says, I have to be afraid to feel and express my buried emotions. And guilt says, I have to hate myself so I don't have to feel and express my buried emotions. Both strategies were born in the relationship with our primary caregivers. So here's a little trick you can do the next time that you feel ashamed or guilty. If you're ashamed, look at your caregivers and say, I'm not angry or hurt that I have to be afraid to be seen in this relationship. If it's guilt, look at them and say, I'm not angry or hurt that I have to hate myself in this relationship. And then check the body and see if there's any kind of contraction or tightening or density that you feel. If there is, then that's where the buried emotions that you really want to work with live. The ones that the gatekeeper identities of guilt and shame were trying to deny you access to. For more context about emotional repression work, join us in the Killaby Inquiries mentorship space at killaby.com.